Nothing but old 45s.
Welcome to another edition of Nothing But Old 45. I'm your host, Larry Kratka, and every show is designed to bring you the best hit records from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even beyond that. And I'll be playing both 45 RPM records, album tracks, and CDs. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get going. Let's get to work.
1989.
school days. Both members of the 4-H club, both active in the FFA. After graduation, Mary Ann went out looking for a bright new world. Wanda looked all around this town and all she found was Earl. Well, it wasn't 2 weeks after she got married that Wanda started getting abused. She put on dark glasses and long sleeve blouses and makeup to cover her bruise. Well, she finally got the nerve to file for divorce. She let the law take it from there. But Earl walked right through that restraining order and put her in intensive care. Right away, Mary Ann flew in from Atlanta on a red-eye midnight flight. She held Wanda's hand and they worked out a plan, and it didn't take them long to decide that Earl had to die. Goodbye, Earl. Those bug-eyed peas, they tasted alright to me. Earl, you feeling weak? Why don't you lay down and sleep? Earl, ain't it dark? Wrapped up in that tarp, Earl. The cops came by to bring Earl in. They searched the house high and low. Then they tipped their hats and said, "Thank you, ladies. If you hear from him, let us know." Well, the weeks went by, spring turned to summer, and summer faded into the fall. And it turns out he was a missing person who nobody missed at all. So the girls bought some land at a roadside stand out on Highway 109. They sell Tennessee ham and strawberry jam, and they don't lose any sleep at night, 'cause Earl had to die. Goodbye, Earl. We need a break. Let's go out to the lake, Earl. We'll pack a lunch and stuff you in the trunk, Earl. Well, is that alright? Good. Let's go for a ride, Earl. Hey! Oh, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Nothing But Old 45s. And for the next hour, I'm going to play you the best hits recorded from the 1970s all the way to the 2000s on both real records and CDs. Now, in the wild world of music, sometimes country artists are so popular that they cross over onto the pop charts. And that song is a perfect example. You just heard the Dixie Chicks with their 2000 number 19 hit, Goodbye, Earl. The Dixie Chicks began having hits on the country music record charts in 1997, but began getting played by top 40 stations a year later. I open the set with the amazing Billy Joel and his number one hit record from late 1989, We Didn't Start the Fire. The song was a fast-paced musical history all about politics, scientific, cultural, and sporting events that took place between 1949, that's the year Billy Joel was born, to late 1989 when the song was released.
Nothing but old 45s.
Here's a couple of songs you may recognize because they're remixed. In other words, they're re-recordings of previous hit records. Let's start off with Paul Young.
trouble if you left me now, 'cause I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. Oh, girl, how I depend on you to give me love when I need it. Right on time, you would always be. All my friends call me a fool. They say, let the woman take care of you. So I try to be hip, think like the crowd, but even the crowd can't help me now. Tell me, what am I gonna do? I know I've got a guilty face. Girl, I feel so out of place. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I don't know where to go, who to see. All my friends gonna be a fool. They say, let the woman take care of you. But girl, I guess I better go. I can save myself a lot of useless tears. Girl, I've got to get away from here. Oh, girl, pain will double if you leave me now, 'cause I don't know where to look for love. And I don't know how. I don't know how. Better be on my way. I can't stay here. Have you ever seen such a helpless man?
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he walk you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home, or in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh baby, won't you save the last dance for me? Ooh, you make a promise that you'll save the last dance for me. Save the last dance, the very last dance for me.
You just heard a couple of hit songs that were re-recordings of previous hits. That was Michael Bublé at his 2006 hit, Save the Last Dance for Me. The song has been a hit record for a lot of artists over the years, but the Drifters had the very first hit way back in 1960. Michael Bublé's version was a top 10 hit record in the United States. I opened the set with another re-recording of a previous hit, Paul Young, and his number 8 1990 hit, Oh Girl. The song was a number 1 hit record way back in 1972 by the Shy-Lights from Chicago. Paul Young from Great Britain had 6 chart hits in the United States between 1984 and 1992.
Join us up on Facebook. Just search for Nothing But Old 45.
Stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. Don't wanna close my eyes, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. And I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Just trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent oh so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. And I'll survive. I will survive. Oh. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. I will survive.
Now, that's a song that was not supposed to be a hit for Gloria Gaynor. Nope. I Will Survive was the B-side of a 45 RPM single that was released in October 1979. Record executives at Polydor Records had determined that the A-side of the record, Substitute, was the song they were going to push. But music programmers at radio stations all over the country liked the B-side better, and so did their audience. The result? I Will Survive was a number one hit for 3 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 music chart. I opened the set with a number one hit from September 1998 for Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Now, if you thought Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive was something staying at number one for 3 weeks, well, Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing stayed at number one for 4 weeks. The song was originally supposed to be a radio-only single from the soundtrack of the movie Armageddon, starring lead singer Steven Tyler's daughter, Liv Tyler.
Nothing but old 45s.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, we're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Well, I found a man stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future in your eyes. Well, baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
I had time for one more song before the comedy break, so I thought I'd play a duet done by British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran and superstar Beyonce. The song I just played was called Perfect, and it was a #1 hit in 10 countries. Wow. Ed Sheeran has also written a lot of hit songs for several other artists. Now, we first heard Ed Sheeran on our radios around 2011, and it's a good bet he's going to be around for quite a while. Well, I have a comedy break coming up, and that means we're halfway through this edition of Nothing But Old 45s. During the comedy break, you're going to be hearing commercials. Yeah, but they're not real. They're fake comedy commercials. Stick around, you'll see what I mean. I'm Larry Kratka. We'll be right back.
He's called the greatest singer who ever lived, and when he called, that singer told him he might even be a star someday. His country laments are so full of passion, heartache, pain, and despair, you'll actually feel sick after listening to just a few of his all-time potential hits, like Today She Stopped Loving Me Again.
Today she stopped loving me again.
And other desperately depressed tunes, like a pair of Stanley Vice grips couldn't wrench my love from you. I believed her when she said it's her cigar. And this possible classic, You're Floating in the Cesspool of My Mind.
You're floating in the cesspool of my mind.
And more. Barkeep, give me a bottle for my beer. My dog has been a better wife than you. Don't make me pitiful again. And I've got a heartache in my face.
I've got a heartache in my face.
Yes, now those seemingly old familiar favorites you've never heard are back again like you've never heard them before. All in this amazing 2-record radio offer from Whamco. Syfe, Wetmuller, and the Tennessee Tumors' Biggest Hits Volume 2. This is pure forlorn country and will get you where you live no matter where that is. It shouldn't come as any surprise to you that these records aren't sold in any store but available only through this amazing radio offer.
Order before midnight tonight. Call 1-800-555-DOWN. That's 1-800-555-DOWN. Board operators are standing by now.
Hey, little sprout, what you doing? I'm making Whamco okra niblets. Isn't that a big job for a little fella like you? Heck no, somebody's gotta do it. The Wham Giant's just too big. Ah, there he is now. He's stepping all over everything.
Hi there, little fella. Need some help?
No, I don't. You already stepped all over my green beans, you big bozo.
Aw, that ain't any way to be.
Introducing the all-new frozen okra niblets in the Easy Boil plastic pouch. Now available in the frozen food section of your favorite supermarket. Next to all those other funny frigid foods.
Why don't you just get the heck out of my garden and go find a big green basketball team or something?
That did it.
Uh-oh. From the belly of the Whamco, Wham Giant.
Nothing but old 45s.
This bloody road remains a mystery. This sudden darkness fills the air. What are we waiting for?
Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long. Oh yeah. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on, play on, play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song all night long.
Welcome to the second half of this edition of Nothing But Old 45s. And by the way, I am playing real records in some cases. Now, after the mid-1980s, records were being quickly replaced by compact discs. So I'll be playing those as well. You just heard a couple of big hits from the 1980s. That was Lionel Richie and his number one hit record from 1983, All Night Long. And by the way, it was on a 45 RPM record. Anyhow, All Night Long held on to the number one position on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart for 4 weeks. Lionel Richie was the lead singer and songwriter for the Commodores. I opened the set with Pat Benatar's number 10 hit from 1985, Invincible. The song was also included on the soundtrack of the 1985 movie The Legend of Billie Jean. The song was nominated for a Grammy Award, but it did not win.
Nothing but old 45s.
No mountains too high for you to climb. All you have to do is have some climbing faith. Oh yeah. No rivers too wide for
here. I've got an old coat for a pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. I don't know where I'm going, only God knows where I've been. I'm a devil on the run, a six-gun lover, a candle in the wind. Yeah! Brought into this world with a seal born with sin. Well, at least they gave me something I didn't have to steal or have to win. Well, they tell me that I'm wanted. Yeah, I'm a wanted man. I'm a goat in your stable. I'm what Cain was to Abel. Mister, catch me if you can. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Take me now, but know the truth. I'm going out in a blaze of glory. And Lord, I never drew first, but I drew first blood. I'm going, son, call me undone. You ask about my conscience, and I offer you my soul. You ask if I'll grow to be a wise man. Well, I ask if I'll grow old. You ask me if I've known love and what it's like to sing songs in the rain. Well, I've seen love come, I've seen it shut down, I've seen it die in vain. Shut down in a blaze of glory. Take me now, but know the truth. 'Cause I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Lord, I never drew first, but I drew first blood. I'm the devil's son, call me Each night I go to bed, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. No, I ain't looking for forgiveness, but before I'm 6 foot deep. Lord, I gotta ask a favor, and I hope you'll understand. 'Cause I've lived life to the fullest. Let this boy die like a man, staring down a bullet. Let me make my final stand. Shot down in a blaze of glory. Take me now, but know the truth. I'm going out in a blaze of glory. Lord, I never drew first, but I drew first blood. And I'm going, son, call me
That is Bon Jovi and his number one hit record from 1990, A Blaze of Glory. And not only was it a number one hit for Bon Jovi on the Billboard Hot 100 record survey that year, but it was also a number one hit record for him on the Billboard Mainstream Rock chart as well. Well, by 1990, Bon Jovi was a well-established recording artist and had a dozen hits on his hands already, and more to come. I opened the set with a duet with Celine Dion and R. Kelly, I Am Your Angel from 1998. The song maintained its number one status on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart for 6 weeks. And if you think that's impressive, the song was a number one hit on the Billboard Adult Contemporary record chart for 12 weeks. Ooh.
Nothing but old 45s.
Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night. It's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night. It's such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, puts a song in this heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, I love a rainy night, 'cause it makes me high. I love a rainy night. No, I do. Yeah, yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night. Makes me high. Well, I love a rainy night. I love you too. Yeah, I love a rainy night.
How you doing out there? You ever seem to have one of those days where it just seems like everybody's getting on your case, from your teacher all the way down to your best girlfriend? Well, you know, I used to have them just about all the time, but I found a way to get out of it. Let me tell you about it. Sitting in the classroom thinking it's a drag, listening to the teacher rap just ain't my bag. Noon bells ring, you know that's my cue. I'm gonna meet the boys on floor number 2. Smoking in the boys' room, smoking in the boys' room. Now, teacher, don't you feel me? Up with your rules, or everybody knows that smoking
Not allowed at all. That's an oldie but a goodie from way back in 1973 called Smokin' in the Boys' Room from Brownsville Station. Now, at the time, the song landed at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 Music Survey, but it's been re-recorded by many other groups, including one version by a hard rock group called Motley Crue. I opened the set with Eddie Rabbitt and something he had a number 2 hit with back in 1981. I Love a Rainy Night. Eddie Rabbitt was born in New York City, but he got his big break when he was hired to be the opening act for Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Sadly, Eddie Rabbitt passed away in 1998 at the age of 56. Well, that wraps it up for this edition of Nothing But Old 45s. Had a chance to play a lot of records and compact discs. Had a chance to play some Billy Joel, Gloria Gaynor, Lionel Richie, and many others. I'm Larry Kratka, your host. Take care. Talk to you later.
Nothing But Old 45's classic rock hits.
Welcome to Nothing But Old 45s, featuring classic rock hits you'll be sure to remember. I'm Larry Kratka, and I'll be playing some rock songs you would probably hear on underground FM stations back in the late 60s, throughout the 70s, and even the 1980s. Now, many of the songs you'll hear were pretty big hits for some well-known groups, but you'll also be hearing a lot of rock songs that were not big hits at all. So turn up the volume, because here comes the next edition of Nothing But Old 45's classic rock hits. Hits. Hits.
I'll soon be with you, my love. Give you my dawn surprise. I'll be with you, darling, soon. I'll be with you when the stars start falling. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. I'm with you, my love, the light shining through on you. Yes, I'm with you, my love. It's the morning and just we two. I'll stay with you, darling, now. I'll stay with you till my seas are dried up. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love.
Welcome to another Nothing But Old 45's classic rock hit show. And boy, oh boy, I have a lot of albums in 45s to play for you on my turntables. That's a classic rocker from Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. Now, while the single landed at number 5 for Cream in early 1968 and ushered in the bluesy sound of Eric Clapton and Cream to mainstream radio listeners, underground FM stations around the world were playing other tracks from Cream, including Badge and Crossroads, to name a few, and I'll be playing those as time goes on. I open a set with Rod Stewart and his 1978 hit, Hot Legs. The song wasn't a huge hit as hits go, only hitting number 28 on the top 40 record charts in the United States.
WTBR. Here's a Nothing But Old 45's rocker on classic rock hits.
Middle of the road, it's trying to find me. I'm standing in the middle of life with my pants behind me. the road. Come on now, in the middle of the road, yeah. In the middle of the road, you see the darndest things, like fat guys driving round in jeeps through the city wearing big diamond rings and silk suits. Past corrugated tin shacks full of kids. Man, I don't mean a Hampstead nursery. When you own a big chunk of the bloody third world, the babies just come with the scenery. Now come on, baby, get in the road. Come on now, in the middle of the road, yeah. Cul-de-sac. I can't get from the cab to the curb without some little jerk on my back. Don't harass me, can't you tell I'm going home? I'm tired as hell. I'm not the cat I used to be. I got a kid, I'm 33, baby. Get in the road. Come on now, in the middle of the road, yeah. So you mean pride. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. His reserve a quiet defense, writing out the day's events. The river. Gets high on you, and the space he invades, he gets by on you.
That is Rush, and one of their many, many album tracks so many of us are familiar with, Tom Sawyer. It came from Rush's 1981 album Moving Pictures and has been named one of the greatest hard rock songs of all time by VH1. Tom Sawyer is a staple of both classic rock radio stations and during live performances by Rush. I opened the set with the Pretenders and their 1984 hit, Middle of the Road. It was one of 7 hit records the British group had in the United States, featuring the vocal talents of Chrissie Hynde. The Pretenders formed in England in late 1978, but Chrissie Hynde, who had moved from her home in Akron, Ohio to London in 1973 to work for a music publication, fit right in with the group when they got together.
Here's a rock classic from the 60s on Nothing But Old 45s.
Kentucky woman, she shines in her own kind of light. She looks at you once in a day, what's wrong is alright. And I love her, God knows I love her. Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she gets to own you. Yes. Kentucky woman, she ain't the kind of turn at the drop of a thing. Well, all the things she does, they turn you on just the same. And I love her, God knows I love her. Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she gets to own you. Kentucky woman, I don't want much. The good Lord says beneath my feet a gentle touch, and that one girl in life is sweet and good. There ain't no doubt. Talking about Kentucky woman, she gets to know you, she gets to own you. Take it to Kentucky woman.
wasn't old, but he was a man. He lived in the sand at the Isle of Man. The kids would all sing, he would take the wrong key. So they rode on his head in their furry donkey. The kids come to Jack, they tried. They dropped things on his back and lied. They couldn't stop Jack or the waters lapping. And they couldn't prevent Jack from being happy. But they couldn't stop Jack or the waters lapping. And they couldn't prevent Jack from feeling happy. Jack, they tried. They dropped things on his back. Light. They couldn't stop Jack or the waters lapping. And they couldn't prevent Jack from being happy.
That is the story of Happy Jack from The Who. It was the very first Top 40 hit for the British group in the United States during the spring of 1967, reaching number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Record Chart. It may not have been a big hit for The Who, but it got the attention of radio station music programmers. And as we all know, The Who went on to an amazing musical career. I opened the set with a 1968 remake of a Neil Diamond song, Kentucky Woman, from Deep Purple. The rock remake actually landed at number 38 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Record Chart in the United States, and it had a vastly different sound to it than the original. Neil Diamond's version of Kentucky Woman was a hit for him a year earlier in 1967.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits.
Well, I'm not uptight, not unattractive. Turn me on tonight, 'cause I'm radioactive. Well, it's not a fight, and I'm not your captive. Turn me loose tonight, 'cause I'm radioactive. I want to stay with you. Baby, I want to lay with you, and I want you to know. Got to concentrate, don't be distracted. Turn me on tonight. Come on, distracted. Turn me loose tonight. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, radioactive.
all-star rock group from the UK, The Firm, and their 1985 hit single, Radioactive. It was also a hit on the Billboard mainstream rock record chart as well. Now, why is it called an all-star group? Well, members of the group included Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin and the Yardbirds, Paul Rogers, who did the vocals from Bad Company, and Chris Slade, who later joined AC/DC. There's also a couple other people in there, but I'll tell you about that later. Gonna take a short break here on this edition of Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits. I'm Larry Kratka. Stick around. More goodies coming up.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
Say what you want about America, land of the free, home of the brave. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall. Mile after mile of mall after mall. Many, many malls, major malls and mini malls. They put the mini malls in between the major malls. And in between the mini malls, they put the mini marts. And in between the mini marts, you got the car lots, gas stations, muffler shops, laundromats, cheap hotels, fast food joints. America the Beautiful, one big transcontinental commercial cesspool. And how do the people feel about all this? How do the people feel about living in a coast-to-coast shopping mall? Well, they think it's just dandy. They think it is cool as can be because Americans love the mall. They love the mall. That's where they get to satisfy their two most prominent addictions at the same time, shopping and eating. Millions of semi-conscious Americans day after day shuffling through the malls, shopping and eating, especially eating hot dogs, corn dogs, triple bacon cheeseburgers, deep fried butter dipped in pork fat and cheese whiz, mayonnaise soaked barbecued mozzarella patty melts. Americans will eat anything. Forget the bald eagle. You know what the national emblem of this country ought to be? A big bowl of macaroni and cheese. A big bowl, because everything in this country is king size. King size, extra large, and super jumbo, especially the people. These people are efficient, professional, compulsive consumers. That's their civic duty. Consumption. It's consumption. The only true, lasting American value that's left, buying things. Buying things. People spending money they don't have on things they don't need. Money they don't have on things they don't need. So they can max out their credit cards and spend the rest of their lives paying 18% interest on something that costs $12.50. And they didn't like it when they got it home anyway. Not too bright, folks. Not too bright.
WTBR. Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits.
I wanna hear some hand clapping.
Welcome to the second half of this edition of Nothing But Old 45's classic rock hits, and I still have a pile of records to play for you. That's one of them. That was 38 Special and something they did in 1984 called Teacher, Teacher. It was included in the motion picture Teachers, starring Nick Nolte. The song hit number 25 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles record chart in October of that year for the Jacksonville, Florida rock group. I opened the set with a 1971 foot-stomping song from Grand Funk Railroad. Foot-stomping music is what it's called, and while it wasn't a big hit for the Flint, Michigan band, I had decided to include it in the show because I saw them perform that song live at a Grand Funk Railroad concert many years ago, and I still remember it. Boy, the energy on that stage was electrifying, to put it mildly. So I had to include that song on this show.
Nothing but old 45's classic rock hits. WTBR 1965.
Sure. I bring you diamond rings and things right to your door. To thrill you with delight, I'll give you diamonds bright. There'll be days that will excite and make you dream of me at night.
For your
just start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Sitting on the park bench, eyeing little girls with batted heads. Socks running down his nose, greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Hey, Aqualung, crying in the cold sun, watching as the pretty panties run. Hey, Aqualung, feeling like a dead duck, spitting out pieces of his broken luck. Hey, Aqualung.
That was Jethro Tull and something he did back in 1971 called Aqualung. It was massively popular on underground FM radio stations around the world and was a track from the album of the same name, Aqualung. Many classic rock fans consider the entire Aqualung album to be Tull's masterpiece. Aqualung has also been a commercial success, selling more than 7 million copies, and you can still buy it today on CD and even vinyl. A few moments ago, I mentioned Jimmy Page when he played with the Yardbirds, so I decided to open the set with a Yardbirds classic, For Your Love. Now, while it was a number 6 hit for the British group back in 1965, it was way ahead of its time musically. Not only was Jimmy Page a member of the Yardbirds, but other members included Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck.
Here's a rock classic from the 60s on Nothing But Old 45s.
Now there is another toe tapper for you, this time from a southern rock group called Black Oak, Arkansas. And the song that had a number 25 hit in 1974 called Jim Dandy. It was actually a remake of a rhythm and blues hit done back in 1956 by Laverne Baker. I opened the set with a king of classic rock, Jimi Hendrix and Purple Haze. The 1967 song was probably many people's very first exposure to the Jimi Hendrix Experience and probably one of his best-known songs. Let's finish off the show with a story of Panama Red.
Panama Red, Panama Red. It's steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red. On his white horse, Mescalito, he comes breezing through town. Bet your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. The judge don't know when Red's in town. He keeps well hidden underground. Everybody's acting lazy, falling out or hanging round. My woman said, hey Pedro, you're acting crazy like a clown. Nobody feels like working. Panama Red is back in town. Panama Red, Panama Red. He'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red. On his white horse, Mescalito, he comes breezing through town. Bet your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. Everybody's looking out for him, cause they know Red satisfies. Little girls like to listen to him sing, tell sweet lies. But when things get too confusing, honey, we're better off in bed. And I'll be searching all the joints in town for Panama Red. Panama Red, Panama Red. He'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red. On his white horse, Mescalito, he comes breezing through town. Bet your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red. Panama Red, Panama Red. He'll steal your woman, then he'll rob your head. Panama Red, Panama Red. On his white horse, Mescalito, he comes breezing through town. Bet your woman is up in bed with old Panama Red.
That's the Adventures of Panama Red from New Riders of the Purple Sage from 1973. It actually landed at number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart back then, but college radio stations loved it. Here's a piece of music trivia. Several members of the Grateful Dead actually made up the original lineup of New Riders of the Purple Sage when they got together in 1969 in San Francisco. Well, I had a chance to play some Deep Purple, 38 Special, Yardbirds, Jethro Tull. Wow. On this edition of Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits, I'm Larry Kratka. Give us a like on Facebook. Love to hear from you.